All right, y'all. So I'm bored. I just decided to get on here and talk because I have nothing to do on a Thursday night, right? Anyway, so I was thinking, what can I talk about? Let me talk to y'all about my trip to Atlanta with my sisters and their kids and my daughter, Bella. So we decided months ago we were going to take the kids on a birthday trip to Atlanta. Only one of the kids, it was 4 kids, and only one of them had ever been on a plane. So we were like, oh, this will be so fun. And, so we got to making plans, getting cheap tickets and all this stuff. So we were like, okay, we're going to Atlanta. And we chose the weekend to go. So we go to Atlanta. Plane ride is cool. The kids did really well on the plane. We get there, and the girls, we go to rent the cars and everything. So on our way out, now mind you, I like Atlanta. Bella likes Atlanta so much, she decided when she was there, oh, mommy, I want to live here. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe we'll look into it. Who knows, So we get there, get to Enterprise. We go pick the car because in Atlanta, they have, in the airport, they have all the cars in a line. And depending on the size of the car that you pick, like if it's a compact, you basically can go pick out any car in that particular section or whatever of cars. Like if you choose an SUV, if it's several SUVs, you just get in the SUV and you drive, and then you go to this little booth, and the Enterprise lady or man asks you all of these questions, like what's the mileage, did you notice any damage, all of that stuff, your name, all that stuff, right? So get to the booth. Now first sis had already went through, got whatever. She's waiting on us to come out from the booth. Second, we get there, up there, and old girl at the booth is just having a bad day. And I'm thinking, all right, well, we ready to go. It's very early. Like, we were at the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we all really kind of tired and hungry. The kids is talking about they're hungry. So we were trying to go. But I can't get over this chick's attitude, and why is you popping off at my sister? Like, she's not that type, but I'll get with you. So of course, y'all know, no disappointment here. I got with her. So then she decides that she's gonna threaten us because she don't like what I'm saying to her, because I don't like what she's saying to my sister. I can refuse your service. No, you can't. No, you can't. Stop it, dummy. No, you can't. You don't even have that kind of authority. That's why you in the booth. That's why when we asked to go get your manager, you had to get up out of the booth and go get him. You don't have that, boo-boo. Stop it. So anyway, she's eager to go get the manager. So I'm like, oh, manager is her boo or something, because the way you just popped off, you all in the wrong. You can't be that excited to go get your manager. But anyway, she goes and gets the manager. He comes over. 2 minutes is squashed. He lets us out because by that time, she had let up this barrier where you cannot drive through or you'll wreck the car, because she can refuse us service. You can't refuse us service. You can prevent us from leaving out. But then when we get the manager, you're going to have to let the barrier down just like you did and let us through, because you can't do that. That's why he came and asked you, why did you let this up? Because you was on BS. But anyway, I digress. Get out of there. We go to get through the day. We, feed the kids and all that stuff, right? Now, I gave y'all that first instance to give y'all the example of why there's going to be some buts in this video. The buts will come from the fact that people in Atlanta are rude. Now, I'm from Texas, and we got some pretty rude people. But them Atlanta folks, I'm talking about as soon as we get there, you being rude. Like, baby, go drink a VA. Go something to get you together, because it's not that serious. Anyway, get through the first day. Then we end up at Lenox Mall. Yeah, the next day, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I do not like malls. And my sisters, I thought they knew me like that, but apparently they don't, because they would not take me to the mall if they knew that. I hate malls. I go in, get what I need, and come out. I'm not lingering. I'm not going from store to store. The only time I'm going to multiple stores is if I know I'm going to multiple stores for something specific. I've already looked it up. I've probably already called. They probably have it on hold for me. I'm not a shopper. I'm just not like that. I do online shopping all day, but not the mall. I don't like people like that. So Go to Lenox Mall, and it's a Friday, y'all. Oh my God. And we got there early. We were there for freaking hours. The longer we stayed, the longer the mall, the bigger the crowd at the mall got. It was crazy. Then on top of that, they were closing at a certain time. So everybody was trying to get in and scramble for Friday night. I call it Friday Night Lights. So we get there, they're shopping. I'm sitting with the kids because I don't do malls. So finally they get what they want, get everything they need. We leave. We go to Chili's because that's what we're thinking. Oh, the kids, all kids like Chili's. Everybody can get something that they want and go to Chili's. And our waitress, sweetest girl at first, y'all. Something happened between us, her other customer, and the back because, baby, we did not get our food for like 30 minutes. Like, some people at our tables got our food, but others didn't. By the time they brought our food out, they had to have made it again. Then when we talked to the manager, she's telling us, oh, she had a breakdown and she's having a bad day. What the entire... Look. Yeah. She comes out, she doesn't apologize. She just starts passing out all the other food. So then, get through that, get the kids in the bed, get home, get to the rooms, take showers, all that stuff. They're having a insurance convention at the hotel, right? Now, it's COVID season. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So you have to social distance from pretty much everybody. So you can only have like 2 or 3 people on an elevator at a time unless you've been around them. And there were people with masks on. There were some people without masks on. So, of course, me and my nephew go downstairs for something. I can't remember what we went downstairs for. Something to get out of the car. We on our way up, and this lady, I won't say accosted us, but she damn near shoved her business down our throats. Now, my nephew don't even know what she's talking about, but I'm like, okay, yes. I'm trying to get this lady out of my face because, babe, you don't have on no mask. And I'm trying to get where I'm going. So, went through that. On our way, we went to the car, came back. On our way back, she's standing there talking to someone. And she says, hey, did you get my text? And I told her I did. And then then the other lady is like, who is that? Why are you talking to them? They ain't gonna buy no insurance. And I'm thinking, you're probably right, but I ain't far enough away for you to be talking crap about me. But this is Atlanta, right? It's Atlanta. This is what they do, apparently. Look, let me pause on Atlanta. One of my favorite places in the world to travel to is New York City. I've been to New York several times. It's my favorite city in the entire, and I've been to a lot of cities. I've traveled a lot. New York by far is culturally, aesthetically, everything, my favorite city in the United States of America. I love New York. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody say, oh, New Yorkers are rude. No, they're not. I've been to New York enough times to tell y'all and actually experienced enough people. I haven't had one rude experience. In fact, the rude experience that I had was when I went with my friend the very first time, and she was rude to somebody at a museum that we went to, and I had to get on her ass. She didn't like it, and that's why we're not friends anymore, because I don't like rude people. But that happened in New York. I didn't have that same experience in Atlanta. Everybody, it was like, I don't know. I can't even describe the level of rudeness because to me, it's called Texas rude. You have the nice, nasty. We do nice, nasty here, the sarcastic, but because you're from Texas, that they're being rude and nasty and nice. In Atlanta, they just straight up just rude for no reason. And I don't like it. I don't know. Like, that would be the one thing that would keep me from moving there outside of the traffic. Because it actually reminds me of parts of Texas. Parts of Atlanta reminds me of parts of Texas. So it really wouldn't be hard to get acclimated to being there. But the rude people, oh, child, I'd probably be in jail all the time fighting and cussing somebody out, getting kicked out of places. I don't know if I could do it. I talked to my friend about it, and she was like, yeah, I've had that experience too. She said, you just gotta... But I'm like, ooh, girl, they might catch me on a bad day. I don't know. Anyway, So anyway, we get through the trip. Oh, by the way, not only did we go to Lenox on Friday, we went back to Lenox on Saturday. Then we went to some mall called the Sugarloaf Mall. Then, no, before Sugarloaf, we went to Phipps, where my sisters spent an hour in, no, it was an hour and a half in Rashida's store, Pressed. Yeah, trying on shit. You know what I did? I went down to the food court and got me something to drink and set my ass down somewhere because I can't do malls. Now, mind you, Phipps was not that crowded. However, the line for the Gucci store was down, girl, child. Oh, I didn't even know they did it like that in it. I didn't know y'all had that kind of money in Atlanta. What is y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing in Atlanta? I need to know. Because the way that y'all spend money at Versace, line outside of Versace, line outside of Gucci, line, what was that other store? I can't even remember the other store. They were all high-end designer stores, and there were lines outside of the store, and they were all black people. And I'm thinking, what the hell are y'all doing? I can't even relate. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry. I couldn't relate. But we didn't see any celebrities or anything like that, which was cool. Then we get through Saturday at the malls, y'all. We went to Sugarloaf as well, which was like 30 minutes away from where we were. And they spent 2 more hours in there on Saturday as well. So I wasn't really a happy camper. I don't like malls at all. I swear I don't. So then come Saturday night, it rained. So the kids wanted to go swimming. They couldn't go. And that was pretty much the end of our trip. Now, I'm still going to contemplate moving to Atlanta just because, it was dope. Atlanta is dope. Don't get me wrong. Seeing all of those people of color being prosperous and all about their business and on the hustle. I mean, it was a lot of that going on. And there's a lot of black history in Atlanta. It's so much beautiful black history in Atlanta that any black person would gain something by even going to visit. But, I'll contemplate living there. I got a friend that's going to help me with, looking at different areas and things like that. So, if I decide to, I'll keep y'all posted on that. So, done with that trip. Let's talk about, I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about me. All right, so I have been contemplating starting this thing up for a while, but I am extremely, I have extreme stage fright. This is different for me. I've actually done some movies. I've done 4 or 5 full-length films and shorts. Behind the camera is so different for me as opposed to being on stage. But I used to sing in a band, in the background in a band. And whenever he would get up to ask me to do a solo, I would freeze up. My voice would crack. I just couldn't hit the notes and all that stuff. But when I'm by myself or I'm singing for someone individually, I'm on point. I used to, when I was 18 years old, there was this bar here locally called Teresa's. And one day we were all messing around. And everybody was kind of getting on the mic just singing or whatever. And the piano player, and so I was like, I can sing. And they were like, you can't sing. Because I was, kind of quiet or whatever. One day, I got up and I sang. Now, I didn't sing in front of nobody. Nobody could see me. Bar was like, kind of like a circular thing. And there was this big kind of stage in the middle. And that's where the piano was for the piano player. Like, he had to walk upstairs to get on top of this thing that was in the middle of the bar to play during happy hour. So he asked me what song I wanted to, and I grew up listening to Anita Baker because that was my mama's favorite artist. So I get way on the other side of the bar where nobody is, and I sang "Been So Long," and so I closed my, I had my eyes closed the entire time. When I opened my eyes up, there were several people on the other side, like they had snuck around that couldn't believe that I was the one singing that song. So it was that I'll never forget that. That was funny. But during that time, I started singing here and there periodically during happy hour per the piano player's request. One time we had a band, a big band there, like old school band. I want to say it was the SOS band or something that came to play, because Teresa's was like a jazz band. And so they came to play, and so the piano player, oh, I know what it was. I used to sing Over the Rainbow. I sang it a couple of times, and so while the piano player was basically the pre-act for the band, so when they were up there, putting their instruments together and kind of getting the stage ready for their performance or whatever, the piano player was playing, and so he started playing the beginning of Over the Rainbow. I was in the back getting ready to leave because my shift was over. I was a waitress. My shift was over, and he started playing, and they were calling me, but I didn't know they were calling me. So one of the girls, the waitresses, came back and was like, they want you in the DJ booth. So I go to the DJ booth. And I didn't know it, but I mean, I'm just like, hell no, I ain't singing in front of all these people. It was packed, y'all. It was packed. So I go to the DJ booth, and he's like, get on the mic. I wish I could remember that guy's name. He was dope. Anyway, I sing with my eyes closed the entire time, y'all. And I swear, when I got done, everybody was clapping for me. It was got a couple of people coming to give me their business cards and everything, y'all. I went to the back and I started crying because I have such severe stage fright. Like, it's so bad. I shake and shake after I sing for like a long time. I think I shake for at least 30 minutes. Like, it's that bad. It's terrible. So I don't sing anymore. I don't sing at all. Like, if anybody wants to hear me sing, it'd totally be a fluke or something like that. But I'm saying all of that to say that I've been wanting to do videos for a while because I have some interesting stuff to talk about. I think I have some interesting perspectives on things to talk about. I'm not the typical group thinker. And I love music, and I really want to talk about music. And I kind of want, maybe some young person to maybe watch my videos and discover music. Not the hip hop stuff they listen to, and not the little pop records they listen to. I'm not saying anything's wrong with those, but there's so much more beautiful music out there that has been made that people don't talk about, and they tend to want to act like because it's old in their minds that it doesn't exist, and that's just not the case. So I have raised my children to understand and appreciate all music, and more than likely I'll probably have my sons on to talk with me about it. And I don't really care about views and all of that stuff. I just want to talk, and this is the best way for someone like myself to do it. And so that's what I'm going to do. So even though this was kind of very random, I don't have no editing going on. I'm not going to edit this video. I want y'all to see me in my full element. My name is Cher. I'm going to call myself something else on my channel. I don't know what, but my name is Cher. I'm in my 40s, and I'm just going to be talking. And if it's something that, if y'all see my channel or see my videos and there's something that y'all want me to talk about, I'll talk about it if it makes sense. But anyway, I just wanted to introduce myself because this is my first video. I'm eating a mango, y'all. You see, I cut it in half, and then I took the seed out, and I'm eating it with a spoon. I saw this, somebody did this on Instagram, and it worked. So that's what I'm doing. This is dinner, and these are dessert. I'm on a diet, child. I'm trying to lose weight because I got a wedding to be in 30 days. Can't be up in there looking crazy, y'all. As you can see, I have quite a personality. I'm not going to change myself for anybody. I'm going to always be me. Y'all can call it whatever y'all want to. It ain't going to make me no never mind. I'm going to always and forever be authentically me. Okay? So if you watch my videos and you expecting something, that ain't me. What you get is what you gonna get. All right? Now, again, if y'all want to see something, want me to talk about something, want me to give my opinion about something, let me know. Hit my, I don't know, leave a comment, or my Instagram is sharebella12 at, is it Instagram.com or IG.com? I don't know how that works. Child, you know I'm new to this. And my Twitter is, let me see what this stuff is, y'all. I don't even know. I should have been prepared, huh? Oh, well. I'm new to this, not true to this yet. All right, so my Twitter is at lotusflower777. And my Instagram is sharebella12. So find me there, or on Twitter. Again, Twitter is lotusflower777. And my Instagram is sharebella12. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to do this maybe once or twice a week, just to be consistent. But again, if you guys want me to talk about something, y'all want my opinion on something, I'm going to be raw and uncut, and I'm going to give you the real. I'm not going to BS you. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But just know that I'm introducing all of this to you. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.